Hey folks, Templar here, and welcome to a very special Let's Talk E3. As many of you know, E3 is still going on, but to be honest with you, the big three have come out, and some of the big studios have come out. Anything after that is just pretty much all the booth work, which I'll let other YouTubers do the work, but here I'm talking about the big three and some of the big announcements. So let's start with the third game publishers. Let us start with EA. EA dropped two big bombshells. One was Star Wars Old Republic, which I am happy to see again, because it was a great MMO, and I'm hoping they make this much better and more up to date. You also had Star Wars Battlefront, which was a lovely visual game. It looked cool. I did like the TIE fighter fighting and some of the swordplay, so that's a kind of cool thing. Gone Warfare 2, that looked funny and stupid. I thought, oh god, I can't wait to have a crack at that. Yeah, the FIFA and the sports, which I'll be honest, yeah, I wasn't too impressed with, but the other big bomb they brought down was Mass Effect Andromeda. We were wondering if that was ever going to come out. Now we've seen a trailer. Unfortunately, we did not see any more than that, so I am a little bit upset, but in a way I'm happy. Now we know it's coming. We now know it's next year, so next year's E3 we're going to be seeing them. Now let's go on to Bethesda. Bethesda, you started off E3 on Sunday night. By god, you guys rocked the show. I mean, I watched Doom 4. I absolutely loved it. I loved the gore, the violence, the visuals, and I'm going to say this right here, right now. That game is going to be on my channel when it comes out, so keep an eye for that. And also, Fallout 4, I mean, what can you say? What a visually lovely game. And also, what they announced for the Xbox One side, that, you know, you're going to have PC mods incorporated into the Xbox One hardware. Damn, that is huge. So, good on you, Microsoft, and good on you, Bethesda. I'm going to enjoy this. And then we're going to head off to Square Enix, where finally, the biggest bombshell that was released, Final Fantasy VII is getting a remake. Yeah, you heard me, folks. Final Fantasy VII is getting a remake. Now, whether or not this is going to go all platforms, but we know it's going to be on PS4. If it's going to go on platforms, I'll be happy. If not, I'll be upset. But hey, what can you do? And finally, who's the last one? Oh yes, Ubisoft. Ubisoft, I'll be honest here, I was not interested in many of their games. I mean, you had the Syndicate, which I wasn't too interested, and I think they had another game. I can't remember what it was, guys, because I wasn't interested in the Ubisoft one. And now let's go to the big three. Let's start with Nintendo. Nintendo, I gotta make guys, you know how to put on a good show. It was a lot of tongue-in-cheek. It was funny as hell. I enjoyed the living hell out of it. But these are the games they come out with. We have Yoshi's Woolly World, Animal Crossing Amiibo Collection, so they're working on the Amiibos. Also got Skyrim Superchargers with the Amiibos of Donkey Kong and Bowser. We've also got now Mario Maker World, where you can make your own Mario levels for their 30th anniversary, which I think is kind of cool. But the biggest three announcements was Zelda Triforce, which is the 3DS version, also Zelda Hyrule Warrior for the 3DS, and finally Star Fox Zero. Now that was massive. I mean, when I was there at Geek Retreat earlier today watching it, there was a massive applause for that game, so good on you. Also guys, we also been announced that Hitman is also coming out, so if you're interested in Hitman series, let's just check it out. Now we go to Sony. Now Sony, in my view, they had the most stronger of the games, I would say, because you had Uncharted 4, you had Final Fantasy, that was the big bombshell. You had also Last Guardians, which a lot of people have gone big apeshit for. We have Shenmue 3, which was a massive surprise. I did not expect to see them, but this is the thing I hate about it. It says it's a Kickstarter, which they'll know for a fact they're going to clear out with ease. But I was a bit, peeled about that one. Pardon me. And also, we had other games as well. I mean, you also had the COD, which, to be honest, it was boring as shit. I mean, I had no interest. The Batman was just showing off a little exclusive DLC, which I couldn't give a monkeys. So, to be honest, it was pretty much a solid performance, but not a great one. And then finally, X1. Oh my god, X1, you guys brought the house down with your starter. I mean, let's start with Gears of War Collection plus Gears of War 4. Great start. Then we had Halo 5 Guardians, which showed off its Warframe like multiplayer, where it's like a massive map of battles. I like that, plus the fact the campaign looks okay, but I was more interested in the multiplayer than the campaign. And then we have as well Forza 6. I wasn't too intrigued by it, but it was there for what it does. And Dark Souls 3, I did not expect that, but hey, what can you say? But the biggest one to me was that HoloVision. My god, I've never seen holographic technology used that way, and to me it looked interesting. I hope to see how that goes in the future, but it kind of looked kind of cool. And then you had the biggest announcement of the night, the one that just literally rocked the whole show. X1 is going to have backwards compatibility in August. Jesus Christ, the room exploded. And what was great about it was like they've already got 100 titles already to go. And what was fun about it was they did say though, which really made me a bit curious, they said on creators' blessing. So that means we have to hope the developers and creators say yes, we will allow you. If not, we can't drink about it. So basically X1's done the hard part. Now it's up to them, and plus it's free, which I'm happy for. Also, Capcom announced Resident Evil Remake 0, which is a pretty good game to see. So what's my thoughts on the whole E3 experience? Well, I'll be honest guys, I thought the whole E3 experience was pretty cool. I mean, it was more about the gamers, about the games, and no more bullshit CGI. It was all about either gameplay or short trailers. Oh yeah, and one more thing as well. Rare's Ultimate Collection, like the whole 30th anniversary thing, like what Nintendo's doing. I thought, you know, great, this is going to be one hell of a year for gaming. I mean, most of the games are coming out like nearly together. Oh yeah, and as well as Tomb Raider. I forgot about the Rise of Tomb Raider. Kind of look cool, but I've been on and off with Tomb Raider, so I'll give that one a little bit of a look in. But to be honest, guys, this has been one hell of a good year for games, and to be honest, yeah, I hope this doesn't stop. Oh yeah, also Recore. I mean, I can't remember the name, but it's one of the new IPs. Plus all the indie games that have come out for the X1, which I thought, you know, this is a good sign. But anyway, folks, that's my thoughts on E3, and I'll be honest here, it's gonna be one hell of a good year for me, for you, and for this channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later.